Hello friends, this is Sean with StrategicPetRecovery.com with 5 tips today to help you search for lost or found pets on social media. Many people, of course, are quite familiar with searching on Craigslist, which is quite familiar under the community section and either lost or found or the pet section. What most aren't aware of are the search alerts that are provided by Craigslist. Once you create an account on Craigslist, you simply enter your search phrase and it can be saved off as a search alert, which will email you whenever your chosen phrase is found on that section of Craigslist. You'll immediately get an email. It's good to keep your search broad rather than narrow. If you keep something narrow, for example, it would be put in quotes. So if you put quote 1, 2, 3 unquote, you will only get anything that has 1, 2, 3. If you put in 1, 2, 3 without the quotes, you'll get anything that has a 1 or a 2 or a 3 in the body or the title of the Craigslist posting. So this is a very powerful tool, and it'll work for you 24 hours a day without having to do anything further. You'll simply get the emails. Don't forget to check the box that says alert on the left to be sure that you get alerts, and you can go back and edit or delete as needed. And there you can see a couple of examples of a narrow search or a broader search with and without the quotes. Of course, from your email, when you click on one of the links, it'll take you directly to Craigslist to the subject post. The next one is using media files in Facebook. I've seen over and over again where somebody would recall, gee, I thought I saw that pet's picture posted somewhere, and they scroll up and down through Facebook newsfeed looking for the pet, when you can simply look in the media files, all of the pictures and photos that other people have posted onto that Facebook page, and they're placed by the most recent at the top, and as you scroll down to the least recent or most distant at the bottom. And here, if you're trying to correlate something you remember, a pet you remember seeing, you can look there and click on the photo and then see the post. Also, if you click on the date underneath the person's name that posted it, it'll take you back to the original post on that page. So it's very useful for searching for a pet, either by a photograph that somebody else has posted, or when you're trying to help somebody by correlating something or a pet that you believe you've seen in public but need to find a photo of it to be sure. And then there's a Facebook search tool. This is very easy to overlook, especially if you only have a cell phone. Just like most other Facebook pages, there's a little magnifying glass. You click on the magnifying glass, you can enter your search term, perhaps a dog's name, type of animal, cat, dog, whatever your search term is, and then it will reveal a post with that information in it. And to the left, if you're using a personal computer or laptop or tablet, it will also provide filters, which we'll come back to here in a moment. So here I put in German as though I'm looking for a German Shepherd. And you can see there's several posts there, and on the left there will be filters. And I'm going to select most recent, which is the most powerful, I believe. And there's one from 2 days ago, 3 days ago in my area. And so that's one method of using the search tool as compared to, again, scrolling up and down the news feed, searching for something. Much more effective to use the search tool provided in Facebook. It is similar to using Control F and then putting in a search phrase. And then there is turning on of Facebook notifications. I know most of you are aware of this, but many still are not. If you want to follow along on a post because you're interested in helping somebody find their pet, click on the three dots in the upper right-hand corner of the post. Simply select Turn on Notifications for the post, and Facebook will notify you when there's new information in that particular thread. It's very helpful. You don't have to get on the post and do anything. You don't have to tell anybody about it. Just turn on notifications and you'll be made aware of it. So here's some search tips looking in the local shelters, particularly here in California, but this is also true throughout the country, where PetHarbor.com is used, which is very broadly used by many animal services and animal shelters. You can go in and create a search using the tools provided. You put in your area, what type of search. You either found a pet or you lost a pet. And then you click on that area and you follow along with the tools provided. So I'm looking for a dog. And then you can expand out the area you're interested in to find the additional shelters that would be in those areas, as you can see. And once you choose a search radius and a shelter, you then add the pertinent information, and I would advise to keep it as broad as possible. So you might have a particular breed in mind, or color or gender, but the more details you provide here, the narrower the search, and it may actually conceal the animal you're looking for. So the broader the better here. And so here, for example, I put in German Shepherds, and there's 2 in the local shelter. But the point of all of this is simply a little hidden tool that is provided by PetHarbor. You can save off this search. You can name it whatever you want and then save it, so you don't have to go through all that again. And once you save it, you'll be able to find it whenever you come back to PetHarbor. I believe they save them for 3 or 4 weeks and they just delete them. And so you can see I've got a couple down here in the lower left, one for Chihuahuas and one for, I named German Shep. And you can click on that and it'll bring you right back to that German Shepherd search. So it's a real simple click and find without having to enter the same information over and over again. And those are the 5 quick tips. I hope they're of use to you, might save you some time, and ideally help people get reunited with their pets. Thank you.